This particular video, I'm going to show you how to go from any article that you might find in Safari that you want to share with students in iBooks so that they can start to create notes and whatnot. So in my assignments here, I have the Changing of the Guard article, and I'm going to click on This is an Excellent Article. And this is actually popping up in Schoology. So to get it to Safari, I need to click in the bottom right-hand corner that Share option, and I want to open it in Safari. So this is the power of going from somewhere like Schoology into iBooks. So once I'm in Safari, it opens up the article and I can see the article here. The old-fashioned way to do it would be to print it. But maybe I'm going on a car ride and I need to read this article for grad school, or for you want students to read it over the weekend. So I can click on that EPUB, it's converting it, and now a pop-up box comes up and I want to open it in iBooks. So it automatically opens it in iBooks. It takes away all the extra ads and the pictures and everything else. It tells me that there's 11 pages and I'm on the second of 11 pages. So I can scroll down and I can start to read this article a little bit. And once I find something that I want to highlight and note about, I click and hold my finger down and I just take that scrubber all the way across to where I want it to stop. And then once it stops, remember, I can have it speak, I can copy it, highlight, note, search, or share. I want to make a note. So I click on the note and then a post-it note-like thing comes up, and now I can talk about what I'm thinking, what my thoughts are for this particular part of it. Students need to be taught. I'm done with that thought. I click the bottom right-hand corner to minimize my keyboard, and then I click anywhere in the article itself and that box will disappear. And now you can see that I have a highlighted section with a note on it. If I want to look at it again, I can just simply click on the little post-it note on the left-hand side and it'll show me what it is that I wrote. So now I can continue reading the article, and I'm going to continue reading it. And I'm going to talk about this section right here, because this is talking about privacy and whatnot. And now I want to note again. Okay, so very simple. So now I have two notes in there, and now I can come back and very gently in the top left-hand corner, I can get my menu to come back up. I have library, but right next to library I have those three little lines. So I'm going to click those three lines there, and this menu comes up with the contents, bookmarks, or notes. And you want to share the notes with me. So I click on the notes, and it shows me all the notes, and hopefully you have more than just two because this is such a powerful article dealing with what we've been talking about all week. In the top right-hand corner, though, I have the action button. So when I click on that action button, two things come up. I can share the book or I can edit the notes. You do not need to share the book with me, but this is a great thing to be thinking about with students. If you want all of them to read a book and you know that they all have iPads or they have something that has iBooks on it, you can share that book. But we don't want that. We want to edit the notes. So I'm going to click on Edit Notes, and notice all my text moved over to the right. I'm going to put check marks on all the notes that I want to share. So I'm going to share both of those, and notice now in between select none and delete I have that share option, so I can click there, and then what comes up is mail, and this is what I want to do. I want to share this with somebody. So my other email's up, so let me get that email up, and then this is going to go right to the EduSpire IU12, and there it is. And when you're finished, if you want to just double check, you should have notes from, and then you should have the thing that you've highlighted, and then your thoughts underneath of it. So this is what it would look like when it came to me. If you want to, I would send a copy to yourself maybe so that you can see what it looks like as well. So this is going from Schoology to a link that I'm going to open up in Safari, use the .epub, open that up in iBooks, and then I can start to select and create notes and my thoughts and take just different actions here. So I'm going to send that now, and that's how we go do that process.